Hey guys, I just got back from the trip of a lifetime. Couple things that you should know. Number one, I'm an ambassador for a non-profit called Christian Children's Fund. You may ask, Rachel, I didn't know you're religious. I'm not. Do I think that that really matters? Not really, in my opinion. Do I think that you should help people that are in need no matter what the religion is? Yeah, I do. I work with this program called Community Rise, and through donations, they are able to help bring clean water, education, and healthcare into communities that need it all over the world. I really wanted to see this for myself, so they agreed to bring me on a trip all the way to Africa. Africa is one of the most beautiful, crazy, insane places I have ever been to. See for yourself? Okay, I'm going to Africa in about 4 hours, so yes. Oh my God! We're in Africa! We made it. Kind of. We flew into Accra, which is the capital of Ghana, and hopped into a car right away to drive 10 hours to our final destination, Tamale. That's after we got off a 10-hour flight from New York. Yeah. We saw a lot of interesting things on the way, considering we did drive from one end of the country to the other. Africa is kind of insane. And we surprisingly did not kill each other in the car. Speaking of each other, I really want you guys to meet my crew. This is producer Pete, who saved us from countless possible disasters. My dude Austin.
You ready for this?
He is just, well, he's just really great at what he does. Slick Willie, who is our second videographer and can quote basically every Jim Carrey movie ever made. And Bonner, he does amazing work for CCFC, and as you can see, he kept us pretty entertained. Good morning from Ghana. So we hit the road yet again on the way to our very first community. What we are about to see, I don't really think any of us were prepared for. Okay, so we just arrived at this clinic that's used for pre- and postnatal checkups for women. And before it even existed, the closest clinic was like a 45-kilometer walk away. And that is a very far walk, especially for somebody that is pregnant. So we're gonna go check this place out. We had a lot of questions when we arrived, so we tried to speak to everyone, the doctors, our guides. We tried talking to the people and the kids. We wanted to see why this clinic was so important to these communities. And what we heard absolutely broke our hearts.
It was because they were experiencing a lot of deaths from pregnant mothers who found it very difficult to travel all the way to Tamale for medical assistance.
Just so you know, a 45-kilometer walk takes about 12 and a half hours. That's 12 and a half hours in the heat of Africa with little to no water and a human being inside of your belly. We spoke to our guide William a little bit more and talked to a woman who would have had to take that journey if not for the clinic, and then we went inside. This place has saved countless lives, but as you can see, it is definitely not enough. This is the delivery room? Wow. I was pretty good until I went into that delivery room, and then I started getting really emotional. As a woman, growing up where I grew up and living in the place that I live, to see this, it's really hard. The way that they interact with their children, they still have so much joy in their life. Sorry. You don't realize what's happening in other places in the world. You have no idea that they have to walk 48 kilometers pregnant and women are dying. And because of this, they don't have to worry about that. If their child is sick, they can care for them. I feel like that would be the worst feeling in the world, to have a child and feel so helpless. So little where we're from goes so far here. And we got to see it firsthand today. I mean, somebody built this clinic. The donations, this is where they're going. These are the people that we're helping. This is really incredible to see, and I'm so thankful that I got to see it. I still think about this clinic every day. These kids, they deserve a normal life. These women, they deserve the small comfort of knowing that their children will be cared for if they get sick. Through programs like Community Rise, we can give them that.